Hello and welcome to Crystal Ball Corner. I do the whole video like this because I just realized it's really hard to hold this light and do this video. I'm gonna just get the
Oh, okay. All right. Lights good. Let's do this. What I want Crystal Corner to be about is basically me predicting or theorizing something that might happen in the future with a certain thing. And in this case, we're talking about NBA 2K19's They Know Your Name trailer featuring Trae Young. The trailer itself is kind of, expected. They will know your name. Trae Young talking about how he grew up playing basketball and how he appreciates the doubters for helping shape him into the player he is today. And it is interesting coming from Trae Young because he is a bit of an undersized point guard coming into the NBA where, everyone's a 6-foot monolith of destruction. Using Trae Young is also a really good idea because Trae Young initially was just not the most heralded person until he was. And he also says he doesn't want to be the next Steph Curry. He doesn't want to be somebody else. He wants to be himself. And I think that's really important that 2K embraces the individualism that every player can potentially have within 2K. Because not every person gets to play in the NBA, and this is their only way to replicate that. So do you really want a story where it's only, oh, I'm a superstar already. I'm already a superstar. Did I tell you I'm a superstar? I'm literally a superstar. I'm a superstar. Hey, I'm a superstar. It is pretty interesting to see it from that aspect, but it's not anything new that we haven't seen before. The moniker of They Will Know Your Name is essentially talking about how you make yourself into a legend, regardless of it being a sport, an entertainment industry, whatever thing that you are in, it is about making your name something that is synonymous with greatness, with legendary achievements. So this isn't anything new either. How 2K might try to do that is they might try to make it so the story is about, oh, you're a street baller who comes up. They might do it that way. You might be a second round pick that's unheralded. But I think that the story most likely is going to center around your player being somebody who's not expected to make it in some form or fashion. They have some sort of weakness that makes them not an outlier in a good way. Of course, this could also mean that they've just managed to literally get every possible name ever in the history of ever, and they just will put it in the voices, and you can hear your name, and literally, they will know your name on 2K. Maybe that's what it's about. But like I said, if they do follow in the vein of 2K15, that'll be cool. Hopefully, the character will be significantly less cocky because he was just so grating after a while. However, like I said, they will know your name. I'm thinking it's going to be something along the lines of you're a second round pick or you're unheralded, and 2K will be focusing on all that. Or maybe that you do have expectations and you go past those expectations. You become something unbelievable, like how LeBron did, because he fulfilled his expectations, but he also stepped over them and became even better than that. He also did things his own way. So hopefully this is 2K potentially giving players way more freedom with this story, and hopefully letting the story breathe and letting the player breathe and not just crushing them with constant cringy cutscenes. If they do that, it will be a much more enjoyable experience. So I'm hoping I'm right on that aspect. There's going to be way more roads and there'll be way more options than there was in previous 2K stories. If you embrace the uniqueness that each player can have, and if you allow the player to make their name in a unique way, that if someone were to watch a 2K video of one YouTuber versus another, they could say that there are actual differences in the story itself. I wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of just another specific story mode that will say that there's a unique experience, but everyone has the same experience. It wouldn't surprise me, but I would love to be surprised. That would be wonderful. Well, this guy says, we may never know the future. It may always hide its face from us. But at least we get presents. You get it? Because you get birthday.